talk about Prince Albert, so that's going to be a tough road trip. Got to take care of business tonight, take care of business tomorrow night as well.
Officials tonight brought to you by the Stovepipe Company with the armbands Mike Langan and Fraser Lawrence, linesman Chad and Cody Hughesby. The video goal judge is Todd Sharp, with the supervisor tonight is former NHL referee Tom Cowell. The Hurricanes will go broadcast left to right in their alternate blues, trimmed in white and red. The Oil Kings right to left in white, trimmed in also blue and red. And an early jump for Elmer, moving in a shot off the side of the net. Bouncing puck in front. Swept to the near corner. Marejko sent it in front, and that deflects right to Vince Loschiavo. He scored the game winner on Monday night against the Hurricanes, and a quick whistle.
The Hurricanes' first period is
17 seconds in, already a better start than 3 nights ago.
I was wondering who was going to make that joke. Was it going to be me or was it going to be you? Yeah, 17 seconds. We made a pass like we did on Monday night, but a good start for the Canes. In fact, they spent the entire time in the offensive zone, so a good job by them. Good job by Jake Elmer going wide, getting an opportunity on Dylan Miskew. Saw a little hole. You could see it from up here as well, and made the shot.
Face off at center ice, controlled by Edmonton. McDonald will sit it near side for Matthew Robertson. Up to center ice, tipped off a Hurricane right on Clausen, who steers it aside for Nolan Jones. Puck tipped forward on right wing. Ross will advance it. Bellerive couldn't handle it. Cox and Keeler collide in front of the Hurricane bench. Puck brought in by Benjafield, taken back by Bellerive, and he'll send it across to Addison. D-to-D for Jones, left side. Up the gut for Cox to center. Couldn't take the pass clean. Now he'll work it into the Edmonton zone. Out of the net comes Dylan Miskew. He'll play it across near side for Robertson, who played it out to center. And out comes McDonald on the right wing. He'll wrist the puck into Lethbridge territory. Clausen steers it aside for Coltrane Wilson. Wilson back behind his net. Noah Boyko will come together with the puck and start up ice on right wing. Has a good step through neutral ice. Boyko across the Edmonton line, a shot, and that was blocked by Ethan Kapp. Puck comes back to the right boards, and Wilson lays the body on Kemp. A centering pass by Boyko was off the target, and Fix-Wolansky will set it back near side for Kemp. Hard pressure by both Boyko and Barloggi. Kapp trying to play it up the wall. Cousins steals, feeds it back to the line. Polivko left boards. Snap shot through, got to the net. A rebound off Miskew, held in by Wilson right point. Cousins on the right wing boards, tried to spin it back. Loschiavo will touch it free, and Fix-Wolansky will chip it to center out of the reach of himself, and Polivko able to turn it back out to center. Parker Gavlis will drop it back to the Edmonton line for Ethan Kapp. Pass forward, no time and space early for Fix-Wolansky, who gets the puck on the left wing. Trey Fix-Wolansky, the Edmonton captain, will go rink wide for Loschiavo. End of a shift for him, he'll dump it in. Clausen will steer it aside from Marejko. Up the right wing boards, pass was under the stick of Justin Hall, and that'll go the distance. An icing call against the Hurricanes. 2:11 in, first period, brought to you by Kodiak Heating and Air Conditioning. Your premier Dave Lennox dealer, serving Lethbridge since 1975.
Good start for the Canes for sure as well. A good pressure on that first line. We talked about Jake Elmer getting a good opportunity, but Dylan Cousins' line, a line that's been stuck together for a few games with Noah Boyko along with Logan Barloggi. They had some zone time right off the bat as well.
Face-off will come to the right of Reese Clausen. Adam Hall failed to win the draw. Dohaniak gets it left point. He'll backhand the puck into the corner. Marejko tripped up, and that'll be a penalty. Puck to the line. McDonald will touch it, and Lethbridge will have the first power play of the game. 2:21 in to the first period.
Any coach will tell you that a penalty 200 feet from your own goal will drive you absolutely crazy. Cope just kind of got his stick in the feet of Igor Marejko. Marejko, despite being over 220 pounds, goes down relatively easy. Good job by him, and the Canes are going to go on the power play just 2 minutes and 21 seconds into this hockey game. The big power play, needless to say, and want to get the first goal of this game.
Edmonton, when scoring first, 12-0 this year. 1-7-1-1 when the opposition scores first. Bellerive right circle fires. That was blocked. Addison at the line. Plays it near boards for Bellerive. Top of the circle. Goes rink wide with a pass. Read nicely by Atkinson. He'll break it up and clear the puck. Battle of the top two power plays in the WHL tonight. Lethbridge sitting first with a conversion rate of 26.7. Edmonton second at 26.5. Puck shot in. Cox on the right wing. He'll send it into the corner for Cousins. Cox will get it back. Back up top for Addison. Missed it, and Fix-Wolansky trying to get away shorthanded. Trying to get to the net. Fix-Wolansky got a bit of a hack. Enough to disrupt the shot by Taylor Ross. Now Addison will spring Ross on the left wing. Up through center, cuts wide on McDonald. Thrown to the front. Cox couldn't handle it. Puck skips through to Fix-Wolanski. He'll turn and rifle it down the ice.
Boy, did he ever get chopped on that breakaway by Taylor Ross as well. Good little hack. He knew he had pressure coming from one side, didn't know Ross was on the other one, and a good play by Taylor Ross.
Halfway through the power play, Elmer onto the second unit. He'll move in on the right wing and stop up. Waits for the defenseman Marejko to come onto the ice. Elmer right wing boards. Lays it back to Marejko. Cross ice for Barloggi. Back across Elmer, right circle. Fires a shot. Fought off by Miskew. Puck around the wall. Held left point. Marejko down the boards. Barloggi to the goal line. Joseph fires from a sharp angle. Steered away by Miskew. Puck in the corner. Shepard to the aid of Joseph. Joseph trying to dig the puck free. Had his 11-game point scoring streak snapped on Monday. As the Oil Kings get the puck and bring to center, Benjafield delays before shooting it deep into the Lethbridge zone. 15 seconds left in the ATB Financial power play. Pass out of the left wing for Logan Barloggi. Works his way in across the line. Shepard knocks the puck to the left corner. Kemp will get there first to the line. Held in. Marejko. Wrist shot. Rebound. Shot by Barloggi. Went over top of the goal. Lawson will fire it up the boards. Marejko tried to throw it deep. It hit Barloggi and ricochets to center. Only one defenseman on the ice right now for the Hurricanes as Shepard gets a change. Off the bench comes Boyko, and he'll force the puck into the Edmonton zone. Lethbridge 0 for 1 on the power play. Had 3 shots on the man advantage. Scoreless early here in the first period at the NMAX Center. An icing call here against Edmonton.
Yeah, didn't hate the power play. In fact, actually it looked pretty good at times, and there was good pressure back at the point for the Edmonton Oil Kings on the defenseman Igor Marejko, and when he was able to get that puck down low to Jaden Joseph, great play by him because he was down below the hash marks, and it was basically a 2-on-1. He walked out front, but Dylan Miskew, goaltender for the Oil Kings tonight, able to keep his 5-hole shut. No goal for Joseph.
Faceoff will come to the left of Miskew. Fourth line, the Halls and Boyko up on this shift. Hurricanes with 7 defense and 11 forwards for the 3rd straight game as Prefontaine will stride back to get the puck. Onto the left wing for Adam Hall. He'll go rink wide. Boyko couldn't take it. It was on the wrong side of him, and Keegan Slaney able to work it back to the Hurricane line. Boyko in a battle with Alistrov, and a hand pass here stops play. 5:07 gone here in the first period. Lethbridge out shooting Edmonton 5-1 on the Arctic Spas shot clock, but no goals to report.
Second game in a row that we've seen the Edmonton Oil Kings, obviously. Second game in a row where we've seen somebody wear the full birdcage as well. It's Keegan Slaney tonight, who it says is playing Bantam in Airdrie. An Airdrie boy.
Only 15 years old, born in 2003.
Yeah, so I don't know why he's playing Bantam. That's why it's questioning to me. That should be a midget.
Justin Hall from center will shoot the puck in. Gavlis will turn back to get the puck. Former Regina Pat sends it near side for Dohaniak. He'll work it to the line. Good bring in by Hall on a steal. Justin got pushed down, and Carter Such will get the puck. Rink wide feed skipped by Benjafield. Polivko turns it back to center. Liam Keeler will turn it back to his own blue line. Robertson controlling. Potential first-round NHL pick in the upcoming draft will shoot the puck in. Clausen will steer it aside for Polivko. Pass forward for Cox. Advanced for Ross. It hit him in the backside of the skate. Comes into the middle, and Wilson there to get the puck. He'll turn back and regroup. Coltrane Wilson pass onto the right wing. Good lay-in by Taylor Ross. Miskew will come out of the net to play the puck. Onto the left wing for Robertson. Touch through for Lipin. Worked forward for Loschiavo and advanced for Neighbors. He'll shoot the puck in and give chase. Addison takes him to the outside. Neighbors fresh back from the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge where he represented Canada. Here's Loschiavo. Puck centered in front and a left pad save for Clausen. His first real test as Jones gets the rebound. Hooks it back for Kalen Addison. And Addison will survey before looking up ice. Pass through the gut comes through to Boyko. He'll work it across the Edmonton line. Turn back near boards. Robertson up ahead for Alistrov. Drop pass for Loschiavo. He'll button hook left boards. Spun it in wide of the net. Alistrov will let it go. Cap will pinch in from the right wall. Takes a shot and a glove save for Reese Clausen. No rebound.
Like the start for the Canes. They look like they've had a little more jump than they did the other night. Obviously, you get down 14 seconds into the game. You're a little on your heels right off the bat, but the Canes seem to have a little jump in this hockey game. It's interesting to see that Adam Hall, one of the brothers, is playing center tonight. Usually you have the two Halls playing the wing, and it's a center who's coming through and just rotating. That's not the case tonight. Adam Hall seems to be taking some draws.
Long shot deflected to the near wall. Prefontaine will get there first. Advance the puck up the boards. Barloggi couldn't clear. Prefontaine will track back after it in his own zone. Marejko tries the other side. Boyko will just tap it outside the blue line. Regathered by David Cope, and he'll start back in. Ran into a blue sweater. Puck comes right in front to Atkinson, and his shot was blocked by Marejko. Prefontaine on the near side. Under pressure. Lost the handle, but the puck able to be worked out to neutral ice. Cap will get it back for Edmonton. Good pushback by the Oil Kings after a strong start for the Hurricanes as Lawson starts up ice on the left wing. He'll shoot the puck in. Clausen out of the net to meet it. Leaves it aside for Ty Prefontaine. Both teams changing. On comes Elmer. He'll work to center on right wing. A cross-ice pass ricochets to Shepard in across the line, and Elmer was offside on the right wing.
That's the problem with this line. They've got too much speed almost, and you saw that on that one. This is a line that's been together for a long time. You talked about Jaden Joseph snapping his 11-game point streak last game. He was on fire for a while. Didn't get a point last game. Just surprising considering the Canes did score 4 in that one. But this line stays together. Elmer Joseph and Jackson Shepard, who's still looking for his first goal of the year.
Does not have a goal in 18 games with the Hurricanes. Hasn't scored for the last 31 regular season games going back to February of last year when he was a Kamloops Blazer.
Is that not one of those ones when he does get a goal, he's going to do the proverbial monkey off your back?
It'd be an albatross as Kemp moves into the net to stop by Clausen. Joseph gets the rebound and turns it ahead to Elmer. He'll delay and cut through center. Backhand pass onto the right wing for Joseph. Tried to return it for Elmer. Bouncing puck inside the Edmonton line, and Kemp will turn it back out to center ice. Addison lost it in his feet, able to regain control and turn it to center. McDonald will drop it back for Matthew Robertson. 8.5 gone here in the first period. A tip in by Jalen Lipin. He had one of the 6 goals for Edmonton on Monday night. Bellerive gets the puck and dashes to center. Up through neutral ice, he'll chip the puck into the Edmonton zone. Justin Hall collides with Slaney, and Gavlis will work it up the wall. Good pinch by Jones. Good knockdown by Jones in the left corner. Bellerive gets control. Tried to center for Adam Hall out there with the Twins is the captain of the Hurricanes. Puck free on the near wall, sent to center, bounced by Adam Hall. Lipin trying to get away. Works his way in across the line, pass across, and diving down in front of that to block it was Nolan Jones. Here's a centering pass and a rip wide by Jake Neighbors. Gavlis a point shot, kicked aside by Clausen. Benjafield, blue line feed. Slaney left point, back into the corner. Neighbors works after it on the right wing boards. He'll cycle back down into the corner for Liam Keeler, approaching the halfway point here in the first period. Scoreless game, shots are even at 5 apiece on the Arctic Spa's Lethbridge shot clock. Adam Hall gets the puck and he'll hoist it out to neutral ice. Parker Gavlis back, stretch pass, Carter Such. A slap shot right on, and Clausen challenging, no rebound, took it in the crest.
Brad Lauer, head coach of the Oil Kings, talked to you before the game, and one of the keys to his team's success is their transition, and you see that. We saw that on Monday night. They are quick moving that puck up. It's pretty much a no-name defense other than maybe Matthew Robertson. They don't do a whole lot. They're not all that sexy back there, but they get that puck out and they hit their forwards who are always speeding up, so their transition game is good.
Face off to the right of Reese Clausen. Prefontaine shovels the puck around for Igor Marejko. Pass forward for Noah Boyko. He'll shoot the puck into the Edmonton zone. Robertson will work back, hard rim near side. Such tipped it to the line, held by Barloggy. Down into the corner for Boyko, back for Barloggy near side. Such lost his stick, now he picks it back up as Barloggy gets it on the right wing. Works off the wall with control, leaves for Cousins, back across Marejko. Had to turn to take it on the backhand. Now he'll work in deep behind the net, out on the backhand, tried to center, that was blocked. Robertson will shoot it around for McDonald on the right wing. McDonald just scoops the puck out to center, falls at the Hurricane line. Marejko will tap it to an open side, Cousins there to collect it. Dylan Cousins, end of a shift, will shoot it in. Cap will go back to get the puck. 9.5 to go here in the first period, scoreless. Robertson to center. Tip in by Alistrov. Clausen will come out of the net to shoot it around the boards. Neighbors knocks it down. Feeds the line to Haniak. Off his skate. Puck held inside. Long shot. Ricocheted into the corner. Neighbors behind the net. Pressured closely by Coltrane Wilson. Neighbors works down into the boards. Leaves it free for Vladimir Alistrov. A blue line feed. Dohaniak. Left point Cap snapshot. Wide of the net off a deflection. Polivko tracks after it. Played it ahead for Zach Cox. Touched on for Bellerive, and he'll skate it to center. Jordy Bellerive across the Edmonton line, lost the handle, and Cap able to turn it back out to center ice. Addison regrouping again. Good tempo in this hockey game. Addison right up the gut to center. Works into the zone. Tried a shot. That was blocked. Cap pins into the corner. Pressured by his opposing number 8, Taylor Ross. Shepard digs the puck free. Lays the lumber and gets the puck back to the line for Addison. Just on the blue line. Shoots it back into the corner. Shepard had it go by him. Johaniak on the right wing will get there first and backhand it out to center ice. Addison in a foot race. Looked left when he should have right, and Fix-Wolanski able to steal the puck. Cycles in deep for Laskiavo, broken up by Joseph. Fix-Wolanski gets it back, fanned on a blue line pass, but it comes to McDonald. Long shot, tipped right on, and an excellent reaction save by the left pad of Clausen as Elmer brings it back to center. Long snapshot by Shepard was kicked away easily by Miskew. And Fix-Wolanski will transition to center across the Lethbridge line, leaves for Kemp. He'll work in, backhand shot, save Clausen. Marejko gets the rebound across for Prefontaine, and he'll turn up ice. Rink-wide pass tipped in by Boyko. Lawson goes back, ran a bit of a pick on Boyko. McDonald gets the puck. On the right wing, an aerial pass intended for Benjafield, and that goes the distance, an icing call. 8-6, Edmonton leading the shots, scoreless, 7:31 to go in the first. This is New Egg Kubota Hurricanes hockey on 106.7 Rock.
The Hurricanes' first period is brought to you by Kodiak Heating and Air Conditioning, your premier Dave Lennox dealer, serving Lethbridge and area since 1975.
Okay, everyone, your Lethbridge Hurricanes need a lift. So get on your feet, and with some help from Leather Machinery, let's raise the roof.
Dustin Forbes, Ken Rosenshredder, a scoreless hockey game here at the EdMax Center. Hurricanes and Oil Kings. Face-off set to come to the right of Dylan Miskew. Good first 5 minutes for the Hurricanes. Good last 5 minutes for the Oil Kings.
Some great saves by Reese Clausen as well. He's looked really good tonight.
Barlagi will dig in against Kemp, and Kemp wins the draw. McDonald will shoot it up the wall. Held briefly by Addison, now brought forward by Kemp on the right wing. A drop pass for Carter Such was broken up, and Lethbridge will counter back to center. On the right wing, Cousins. He'll stop. Cycles into the corner for Logan Barlagi. Behind the net for Addison. Tried to center for Boyko. That didn't get through. And the puck brought back forward by Liam Keeler. On the right wing, he'll shoot the puck in. Reese Clausen came out of the net, but it took a funny hop off the boards. And Cousins gets the puck back into the left corner. Addison, a stretch pass. Deflected through for Cousins. He'll work in left side. Cousins has cap turn, stops, passes. Barlagi fires. That didn't get through. Cousins, left wing half wall, looks in front. Under pressure, wrapped up by Keeler. Puck dug free by Boyko. Stick handles in, tried to pass in the feet of Such. He'll just work it to the corner. After it is Gavlis, and he'll backhand it out to center ice. Prefontaine backtracking. Pass forward, Cox will tip the puck across the Edmonton line. Turned back out by the Oil Kings. Alistrov on the left wing will turn it ahead. Cotton broke it up and lifts it back in. Gavlis will stride back. Parker Gavlis up ahead for Atkinson. He lost the handle. Bellerive gets it down for Ross in the midst of falling. Now a pass to the front of the net. Cox couldn't knock it out of the air. Puck back to the line. Cotton right point. Half slapper went off a shin pad to the far corner. Cope will get the puck ahead to Alistrov, and he'll advance it for Atkinson. Over the line, broken up. Bellerive left wing side. Spun it back to center. Lipen had stepped on for Atkinson. Nobody touched the puck. McDonald gets it back. Ahead on left wing for David Cope. Alistrov gets the puck. Rink-wide pass for McDonald. He'll rip the puck into Lethbridge territory. Lipen left wing side. Under pressure from Cotton. Puck near side. Cousins trying to find it. He'll get pushed over by Neighbors. Cousins back to his feet, has control. Puck up the near side. Justin Hall has a go by him and out to center ice. Robertson will send it back across. Cotton back. Stretch pass broken up. Vic Solansky on the steal, a shot off the post. It redirected to the goal and hit the red metal and stayed out. Justin Hall able to clear the puck. McDonald back, a pass for Vic Solansky. Under pressure from Justin Hall. Vic Solansky able to evade that and now pass it forward for Lipin. Ran into Wilson and Polivko knocked it to center. Shot back in by Neighbors. Wilson back to get it. Up the right wing for Justin Hall. Into the middle for Jaden Joseph. And he'll be forced back to his own blue line. Pass into the middle. Benjafield cutting to the net. Poke checked by Clausen. Such gets the puck. A rink-wide feed. Comes to the right wing side for Benjafield. He'll spin it back into the corner. Keeler after it. Liam Keeler under pressure. Works his way up the left side. Defers for Slaney. He'll turn it to the corner for Benjafield. On the near side, Benjafield got hooked down, and that'll be a penalty to the Hurricanes as Shepard touches the puck.
That's going to be a penalty to Justin Hall. Same penalty that Cope took earlier in this game. Just kind of got his stick involved in an Oil Kings skating forward and momentum, and sure enough drags him down. So the Hurricanes are going to go on a penalty kill that struggled a little bit lately in the fact that they've dropped. They're 15th in the league, and we talked earlier about the power play of the Edmonton Oil Kings, number 2 in the league, and really improved. And they were good on Monday night against the team as well. I think they only scored 1 power play goal, but they threw that puck around and had lots of good looks.
Second overall in the WHL, sitting 0.2% back of the Hurricanes. Here's Robertson, right point. He'll walk into the middle. Matthew Robertson onto the right wing for Ethan Kapp. Backdoor feed for Alistrov. Couldn't settle it. Now he does. Up top, Robertson. Now on for Kapp, right circle. Back to the blue line. Robertson. Alistrov, left side. Rink wide pass. That skipped by Ethan Kapp. Puck centered. Cox able to work it to the line. Not out. Prefontaine will slap it forward. Jake Elmer will hoist the puck in and get a change for the penalty killers. Hurricanes working on the Pizza Hut penalty kill for the first time tonight. Killing at 84.6% over the last 8 games. That's 9% better than their season average of 75.7%. Here's a puck left wall. Lasciavo for McDonald. Now Vic Solansky, rink wide. Shot by Benjafield and a good save by Clausen. Moving right to left.
Yeah, not good enough on that one for sure. You know Trey Vic Solansky's the quarterback on this one. He's not playing on the point, playing on the side wall, but he's looking past all the time, and he usually sees it. We saw that the other night, and we saw that on that as well. Good opportunity for the Oil Kings, and again, a good save by Reese Clausen. He's been great in the early part of this game. Perfect 9 for 9 on shots against tonight.
Faceoff will come to the left of Reese Clausen. And it's face-off controlled by Edmonton. Getting it is Benjafield to the blue line. Vic Solansky, puck tipped to the front. Loose in front of the net. Finding it is Shepard, and he'll clear.
Geez, 2 for 2 on the power play on face-offs. Got to win a draw there eventually.
Edmonton's won 8 of 11 draws in the early going of this hockey game. Vic Solansky in across the line. Tried to step his way through. Poke the puck free. Lasciavo gets it on the right wing. Feeds it down the boards for Benjafield. Back up top for McDonald. Long snapshot fought off by Clausen. Puck left corner. Merezko up the wall. Bouncing puck. McDonald, now Vic Solansky takes the shot. That was off the stick of Prefontaine and comes to the side. Clausen will cover for a whistle.
Yeah, minute 41 of this power play. Only 19 seconds left in it for the Oil Kings. And I bet you out of that minute 41, a minute 30 of it have been spent with the Oil Kings having the puck on their stick in the offensive zone. And again, we talked about face-offs. We talked about losing face-offs when you're on the power play. And sure enough, that puck starts in your opposing end and you got to make it up the ice. Well, it's just the same on a penalty kill. You got to win a draw. Otherwise, the other team's just controlling it right off the draw. And that's what the Oil Kings have done on both offensive draws. Hopefully, Dylan Cousins can win a draw here.
He'll go up against Liam Keeler in the face-off circle. 19 seconds left, and the penalty to Justin Hall for a trip, and Cousins can't win the face-off. Robertson left point. Pressured, played it down the wall for Leip and broken up by Jones. He'll shoot it around for Addison, who reverses back to Jones. And he'll find a seam down the ice. That should about do it. 5 seconds left in the power play. Robertson back to get the puck for Edmonton. 2:10 to go here in the first period. Neighbors on the right wing will scale in. Big hit by Nolan Jones. Sat down Jake Neighbors in a hurry. Now Justin Hall works back in. A drop pass. Barloggy a shot. Loose puck. And Miskew will reel it in with the goal stick and get a whistle. And now some rough stuff down behind the Edmonton net. Barloggy and Gavlis nose to nose before the Hughesby brothers, both linesmen, step in and separate them.
Yeah, it was Nolan Jones was the one that laid the hit. What a hit. And there were a couple of Oil Kings that came over and were slashing at Nolan Jones, looking for a fight on that one. But boy, what a great hit by Nolan Jones. Clean hit as well.
Jones was off of the NHL Central scouting radar at the start of the season, but through the first quarter has worked his way onto the players to watch list, which was released yesterday as a C-ranked skater.
Yeah, and I love that as well. Good for him. Yeah, the more ice time he's getting, the better. You want your 17-year-olds to get lots of ice time. That's what the Hurricanes have been doing with Nolan Jones, with with Alex Cotton, with the Hall brothers, with all the young guys that they have, draft eligible or not.
Barloggy and Gavlis penalties on the board.
Yeah, the officials here are having a little conference just inside the blue line of the Oil Kings, probably to figure out exactly where this face-off's going to be. It's going to be outside the zone.
Face-off will be taken likely by Jordy Bellerive. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. Only 2:01 left in the first period, so barring any other penalties, we'll finish it down a skater both sides. Bellerive will dig in for the draw against Atkinson. The 2:15s will go nose to nose.
2 minutes for giving them each other the business on that one as well, according to Troy Vincent. A rare penalty, only in Lethbridge is that one ever called.
Best PA announcer in the league. Here's Addison on the right wing. He'll work in. Rink wide feed. Elmer cuts it to the middle and fires. Hit a save by Miskew, and there was a rebound, but Bellerive couldn't quite get there for loose change before Miskew covered up.
Yeah, good play by Jake Elmer to work his way into the middle on that one. Not a great shot by him, though. It looked like he didn't get all of it. But you're right, again, the puck is just sitting there. Dylan Miskew is able to make the first save, but kind of falls down. He has rebound control issues for sure. Jordy Bellerive just couldn't get to the net quick enough on that one.
Face-off will come to the right of Miskew. Bellerive in the circle again, loses it once more, this time to Brett Kemp. And getting the puck is McDonald. Fanned on a pass, no forechecker though, and McDonald able to recover to get it ahead for Ethan Kapp. Left wing shot off the side of the goal. Marejko gets it up the left wing side for Jordy Bellerive, co-leader in points on the Hurricanes with 23, tied with Dylan Cousins. As Prefontaine controls in his own zone, drops it back to Igor Marejko. Elmer will do a flyby. Marejko will look up ice. Pass onto the right wing for Jake Elmer. He'll work through center, 2-on-2 with Bellerive. Elmer cuts wide, backhand shot goes wide of the net. Back to the right point, Marejko. He'll fire it back into the corner. No Hurricane was there. They'll get a change with a minute to go here in the first. Scoreless from the NMAX Center. A steal by Cousins. No one with him. Now Ross will button hook at center. Addison had jumped. He's forced to stop and cut back. Ross will turn up ice. Chip pass through the gut. Cousins across the line. Through to Ross. Backdoor feed. It was out of the reach of Addison. Gets it back left wing to the blue line. Polivko under pressure. Plays it for Cousins. Back across Addison. Left corner works out in front. A shot. Loose puck in front. It's swept away. Benjafield will start back the other way. 25 seconds left in the period. Benjafield crisscrosses into the middle. Lost the handle. Cousins gets the puck and accelerates back the other way. Cousins trying to work through, and he got stood up by McDonald. Fans wanted a penalty. Referees don't call one. A dozen seconds left. 3-on-2 Edmonton. Fix Wolanski across the line. Works into the middle. Passed off. Chance. Great save by Clausen. Calmly came across and got it with the blocker. As the Canes work it to center, that'll do it for period number 1. And the best player on the ice, where's number 31 for the Hurricanes?
He was, yeah. Good period for Reese Clausen for sure. He made a lot of saves. I mean, 12 saves, but I bet you 8 of them were grade A scoring opportunities for the Oil Kings. A good period by Reese Clausen. We always talk about save of the game at the end. I wrote down about 3, so good job by Clausen.
Scoreless game from the NMAX Center. Hurricanes and Oil Kings. Third of a 4-game homestand for the Hurricanes. They'll wrap it up tomorrow against the Moose Jaw Warriors before heading out on the road for a tough 4-game East Division road trip next week.
Hurricanes are actually 3-0-0-2 when tied after the first period, so hey, that's a good sign. We still got to get that first goal. Edmonton Oil Kings 12-0 when they scored that first goal.
Hurricanes, when they register the first goal of the game, are 5-1-2-2, so it does play a factor as the Hurricanes go right to left in their alternate blues. Here in the second period, Edmonton will go left to right in white, trimmed in blue and red. As a puck tipped down the ice, right on Dylan Miskew. He'll keep play alive in the corner. Elmer tracks after, has Shepard in front. The pass broken up by Gavlis. Big hit by Shepard, shot by Joseph, and a blocker save by Miskew. Good turnover there on a good forecheck by Jackson Shepard, who was talking about being physical after that first period. Here's Marejko, right point. Sends the puck into the corner. Shepard after it behind the goal. Trying to shake free, centering pass, comes back to the line. Prefontaine holds, plays it down the right boards. Shepard in the corner, pressured by Cap. He steals the puck away, tried to advance it, broken up by Joseph. Pass for Shepard, fanned on, and Cap will get it back and send it ahead to Loschiavo. Onto the right wing, slips it through to Kempe, fires wide of the net. Puck ricochets to the left point. Off the bench was Robertson to hold. He'll walk in, Robertson to the net, a sharp angle shot, and Clausen will swallow that. No rebound to be had.
Kind of a gutsy line change there by the Hurricanes, and the fact that the Oil Kings were breaking out of the zone, but Jake Elmer and Jaden Joseph just couldn't keep going, or rather Jake Elmer and Jackson Shepard couldn't keep going, so they went to the bench. Well, it kind of created a little 4-on-2, almost 5-on-2 coming back the other way, but a good save again by Reese Clausen to keep this game scoreless.
Face off to the right of Clausen, who was tested 12 times in that first period. Another test here from long range by McDonald, and again no rebound. Second period brought to you by McNamara's Flooring Studio, helping you make excellent flooring selections for your home or business. Face-off will come to the left of Reese Clausen, who's been in control tonight. Sometimes guilty of overcommitting on things, but has been pretty square to the shooter this evening thus far. As Taylor Ross gets the puck to the blue line. Held in by Carter Such. He'll fire it back in. Wilson tried to lay the body on Keeler. Puck found by Benjafield on the right wing. A blue line feed for McDonald. Cross ice feed left boards. Robertson, long range wrist shot. Didn't get through. Comes to the near side. Benjafield will scoop the puck into the corner. Cox up the wall. Wilson turns. Delivers it off the glass to center ice. Ross in pursuit. Turned back out. Benjafield on a step on the right wing. Cuts wide, put to the front, out of the reach of Such on the pass. And Such will spin it into the corner for Benjafield. Cycled for Liam Keeler. Wrapped up by Wilson, and that's a for sure penalty there.
Yeah, kind of a tough break, though, from Coltrane Wilson. And the fact that, and he's talking to the referee about this right now, he got his stick kind of knocked out of his hand a little bit. So he picked it up and was kind of holding it in the middle. And sure enough, good job by the forechecking Oil King to kind of get involved and get close to Coltrane Wilson. And the only thing he could do was basically hog tie him, and that's what happened. Keeler goes down, and sure enough, the Hurricanes are going to go on the penalty kill here. 1 for 1 so far on the penalty kill, but again, a power play that was real good for the Canes, or for the Oil Kings rather, in that first period.
Faceoff will come to the right of Clausen. A holding call to Wilson. And a faceoff win for Edmonton, but a quick clear on a turnover by Igor Marejko. Hurricanes working on the Pizza Hut penalty kill. Forechecking is Joseph. He forces a steal. Finds Elmer moving in. He fires off the post. Looked like it might have beat Miskew over the glove and in, but it hit the crossbar. Elmer back to get the puck. He has both shorthanded goals this year for the Hurricanes. Prefontaine gets the steal and sends it down the ice. Miskew sweeps it aside for Connor McDonald. 40 seconds elapsed in the penalty to Coltrane Wilson as McDonald starts up ice. Right wing pass for Kemp, leading goal scorer for the Oil Kings with 15 coming into play tonight. Puck battle on the right wing. Edmonton controls. Benjafield to the line, skipped by McDonald, and out to center ice. He'll send it on for Fix-Wolansky. Pressured and nearly stolen, but offside was Adam Hall on the eventual steal by Dylan Cousins.
Yeah, and good forechecking there by Dylan Cousins and Adam Hall. We've seen the Hall brothers killing a lot more faceoffs lately, and I've always been a big fan of your fourth line guys being your penalty killers. Obviously, Brent Kissio has been pretty happy with the way that the Hall brothers have been killing penalties.
Justin out there right now with Jackson Shepard. And the Canes able to work the puck into the Edmonton zone. Neighbors back to get it. He'll survey and drop it off. Robertson quickly ahead for Cap on the right wing. He'll backhand it deep. Prefontaine, hard rim. Hit Cap, falls in front of him. Cap carries on and gets the puck up top for Vladimir Alistrov. Alistrov left side. Hooks it back to the line for Robertson. Right wing boards for Ethan Cap. Cap, top of the right circle. Goal line feed for Cope. He'll send it for Alistrov. A sharp angle shot. An awkward shot. Went off a deflection and out of play.
Yeah, sticks in lanes. Good job there by Justin Hall as well to get that stick in the lane. We've talked about power plays as well at the start of periods and how tough they are for the Hurricanes to get any sort of momentum. Looks like that's the case for the Oil Kings as well. This power play nowhere near as good as that first power play was in that first period.
Cousins on to take the draw against Brett Kemp. 23 seconds left of the Wilson penalty for holding. Cousins wins the draw. The puck cleared off the glass and down the ice. Amazing what a face-off win will do.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Hurricanes losing 11 of 15 draws in that first period as Fix-Wolansky moves in. Pass for Kemp, leaves for Benjafield. The shot was blocked. Kemp tried to work it up the wall. A bouncing puck into the middle. Cousins to the line, held in. McDonald down the right boards. Benjafield diagonally back. Fix-Wolansky, toe drag, nice move. Pass in front, missed everybody. Wilson out of the box, gets the puck and starts up ice. Could be a 3-on-2. Wilson, the puck carrier, chips it through for Cousins. Back across for Barloggy, and a good back check by the opposing 27, Trey Fix-Wolansky. Puck free on the near side. Addison will work it to the corner. Barloggy after it. Has it in his feet. Cousins digs it loose. Tried to center for Bellerive. That was broken up by Fix-Wolansky. Puck just seems to find him wherever he is on the ice. As Atkinson works in with a sharp angle shot, that goes wide of the net. Johaniak holds right side. Fires into the corner for Atkinson. His pass blocked. Cousins near side. Puck and feet. Jones forces it forward, and Bellerive will get it ahead for Barloggy. Kicks it up to his stick. Works in across the Edmonton line, and they say offside. Not sure how, but a whistle nonetheless.
Yeah, that's a bad call right there, but needless to say, Logan Barloggy puts himself offside. Face-off's going to be outside the zone for the Edmonton Oil Kings. Boy, what a great shorthanded opportunity that was for Jake Elmer. You mentioned that the Hurricanes have 2 shorthanded goals this year. Elmer has both of them. He rifled that one off the crossbar over top of Dylan Miskiw. Never did show that on the instant replay as well, so obviously did not go in.
Here's a puck free on the near side. Bellerive, a good collision along the boards, jars the puck loose. Centering pass was intercepted by Neighbors, who receives the pass at center and flips it in. Prefontaine will turn back. Clausen played it near corner. Lipin gets there, sends it back around far side. Prefontaine leans on Neighbors, and Prefontaine under pressure. Carter Such steals the puck, centers in front. Bellerive will come together and defer for Alex Cotton. Back up the left wing for Bellerive. Tapped it forward. That was blocked by Gavlis. Worked back deep. Cotton gets the puck. Gave it away, but it skipped over the stick of Neighbors. And down the ice, Keegan Slaney will stride back. Stops in the left corner. Played it ahead for Vladimir Alistrov. Rink wide feed on right wing for Atkinson. Broken up and delivered back ahead by Polivko. Intercepted and worked back across the Lethbridge line by the Oil Kings. Cope in a body-to-body tie-up with Adam Hall. Cotton has the puck in his feet, trying to kick it free and get his stick loose. Does so, gets it across for Justin Hall, and he'll work it out to center. Boyko jumps onto it, moving in on the right wing. Boyko toe drag, can't get the shot. Now he does, and it was blocked by an Oil King. And now Cope will turn it back forward. Alistrov just missed a check of Wilson, who then gets the puck ahead for Boyko on a turnover. Moving back in, Boyko stops along the boards. Played it into the corner for Wilson, the defenseman up on the play. 6.5 minutes gone here in the second period. Still looking for our first goal. Mareshko, a point shot, side of the net. Boyko couldn't pull the trigger. And the puck cleared by Edmonton down the ice. Mareshko will skate back, and that'll be an icing call against the Oil Kings.
Yeah, you wonder if Brad Lauer might take a timeout here, and the fact that this troop has been out there a long time. They're pretty tired for sure. I'm Brent Kissio, and sure enough, he's going to send out one of his top lines, Elmer, Joseph, and Shepard here.
No indication that Brad Lauer will, in fact, use his timeout. Faceoff will come to the left of Dylan Miskew. Joseph to dig in for the draw against Atkinson. And Atkinson won it clean. Puck lifted to the blue line and out to center. Addison will go for a bit of a skate. Edmonton almost got one guy off. And now Cope will get it across. Nearly too many men for Edmonton. Shepard works back in. A pass for Joseph. Sends it across for Addison, right wing. Snap shot. Bouncing puck, and Joseph couldn't pull the trigger on the rebound. Jones forces a steal. Sent it back forward for Jackson Shepard. Broken up and turned back ahead by Edmonton. Now they'll complete the change as Elmer back. Sends it near side. Benjafield broke it up, thrown to the front. That went wide. Robertson off the bench works in. Matthew Robertson pass hit the referee, Fraser Lawrence, who was in the line of fire. And now the Hurricanes clear it down the ice into the Edmonton zone. Not enough for icing. Miskew will sweep it aside for McDonald. 14-11. The shots favor the Oil Kings here in the hockey game on the Arctic Spa's Lethbridge shot clock, but a 0-0 tie. Here's Barloggy centering Cousins a shot, and it wasn't the grade A shot for Cousins, and Miskew able to swallow it.
Yeah, it wasn't a grade A shot, and it was kind of right at Dylan Miskew as well, but still a good job of forechecking by that line of Dylan Cousins playing with Logan Barloggy and Noel Boyko. It's a line that's been staying together as well for a few games. You see that a little bit with Brent Kissio now. He seems to be sticking with his lines, and I mean, maybe that's a lot to do with the injuries to Ty Cole and Kelty Jerry Leon, having them out of the lineup.
Faceoff will come to the right of Miskew, won by Edmonton. They've been excellent in the faceoff circle tonight. As a puck fed forward to center, Cousins on the back check, nearly stripped by Kemp. Now they collide on the right wing after a loose puck. Cousins able to swat it to center, driven back in by Edmonton. Back is Prefontaine. He'll play it up to center. Missed everybody on the pass, and that's an icing call against the Hurricanes with 8:07 gone here in a scoreless hockey game, second period.
Edmonton Oil Kings are finally back home tomorrow. They've been on the road for, over 3 weeks now, and they're back home to the Kelowna Rockets, who are up in Red Deer tonight to take on the Rebels. Hurricanes, or rather the Rockets, doing a little swing through the Central Division, but don't play here.
One game homestand for Edmonton. They'll play one game at home and then head out east again. 9 of 10 games on the road for the Oil Kings. This is the final of 6 in a row away from Rogers Place. Taylor Ross will try and tap it up the wall. Good hold by the 15-year-old Keegan Slaney. Now a steal on the right wing. McDonald lets it go to Fix-Wolanski. He's tied up, and Boyko gets the puck. He'll start to center. Noah Boyko hooks it off for Taylor Ross. Spins down the left boards. A sharp angle shot. And Miskew able to swallow that and cover for a whistle.
Yeah, boy, we talked about playing heavy. The fact that the Hurricanes have a big roster, much bigger than the Edmonton Oil Kings. And Igor Mareshko was just heavy on Trey Fix-Wolanski. That's the way you got to play him. Drive him into the boards and then maybe put your glove in his face a little bit and rub him in. Trey Fix-Wolanski didn't like that very much, but good power by Mareshko.
Faceoff will come to the left of Miskew again. 11:21 to go here in the second period. Shots basically even, 14-13 for the Oil Kings. Cox waved out of the draw. Ross will come in to take it. And a win for Edmonton, but possession by Lethbridge on a good jump by Cox. Hard pass to the line, right side. Addison played it back in deep, and Cox lost the handle. Edmonton's Robertson able to hoist it down the ice. Wilson back ahead of Cope. Another icing call against the Oil Kings. Talked about playing heavy on Trey Fix-Wolanski. Not only does he lead the Oil Kings in scoring, he leads the WHL in scoring, and he's been in on 48.9% of the Oil Kings goals this year.
Yeah, that's just crazy for sure. I mean, the next closest is Quinn Benjafield, who has 27 points, so 45 points for Fix-Wolanski, and Benjafield next with 27. That's a big discrepancy. Hurricanes have 4 guys leading their team in scoring within 23 to 20 points. 2 guys have 23, Cousins and Bellerive, and then 2 guys have 20 as well with Addison and Ross. It's a little more disparity for the for the Oil Kings.
Here's a chance in front, and a save by Miskew on Taylor Ross. Good look there. Bellerive on the right boards, tied up by Robertson. Bellerive stays with it, feeds the line. Addison misfired on a pass, but it gets to Cox. Addison got ran into, and Cope will accelerate to center. In on goal, Cope, and on a good back check by Wilson. Thought he took the puck, but he's going to get a penalty here. And the fans are going to react to this after they thought Addison should have drew a penalty, didn't. And Wilson takes one on a back check.
Yeah, Coltrane Wilson kind of got caught flat-footed like he did on Monday night on that one as well, just kind of going hard to the net. I was surprised. I actually thought there was going to be a penalty shot called on that one. Shouldn't have been, but I didn't really think there should have been a penalty either. So you're always a little worried on that one. But Coltrane Wilson takes him down, and sure enough, Oil Kings are going to go right back here to the power play.
Second penalty of the period for Coltrane Wilson. Third power play of the game for Edmonton, and they win the draw. Puck into the right corner. Kent will shoot it around. Fix-Wolanski awaits it on the left side. Drops it back to McDonald. Back down for Fix-Wolanski. Surveys. Working on the left side of the net. Kemp. Backhand pass in front was on the wrong side of the intended target. Puck free near boards to the line. McDonald just onside. Puck ricochet to the front of the net. Merezko will get it and just rifle it down the ice.
Good job by him, showing a little patience on that one. Good job by Merezko.
McDonald back to fetch the puck. Power play for Edmonton. Pizza Hut penalty kill for the Hurricanes. Third straight penalty called against the Canes after having an early hockey game power play. Here's Benjafield, right circle, back across, ricochet to the front, comes to the side. Kemp behind the goal, worked it to the front of the goal, and Polivko broke it up. Now Cousins will get it. 2-on-2 with Shepherd shorthanded. Cousins in, delays, waits, fires, blocked in front by McDonald. Fix-Wolanski winds back and gets the puck. He'll accelerate back the other way. In across the line, nice move getting to the net. Couldn't get a shot away. Clausen will cover.
Boy, what a fancy little move by Trey Fix-Wolanski on that one as well. You know, he's a guy that's probably going to get an invite to the World Junior tryouts. And at the start of the year, he probably wasn't on Team Canada's radar. But after seeing him in 2 straight games, I don't know how you don't take a player like that. Obviously leading the league in scoring right now in the WHL. Doesn't mean a whole lot. I mean, Team Canada obviously going to take the best 22 players on that team, but boy, he's been impressive the last 2 games.
50 seconds left from the Coltrane Wilson penalty. Good battle on the near side. Prefontaine, Neighbors in there as well. Bellerive for Lethbridge also. Puck along the dasher board. Kemp holding on to Joseph, no penalty. Puck in the feet of Jaden Joseph, the Edmonton product. Merezko in trying to work the clock as well. 30 seconds now. And a pass to the line comes to Robertson. Rink wide, Alistrov. Up top, Robertson, midpoint. He'll survey. Plays it back down the wall for Alistrov again. Side of the net pass comes in front of the goal. Loose at the side, and a shot by Alistrov goes off a body out of play.
Yeah, that puck went out of play, and the officials are going to talk right now because the Oil Kings are saying, well, that went off Jaden Joseph. That should be a penalty, but I don't think anybody saw it. None of the officials immediately pointed, so I don't know exactly how you can call that.
They're going to call it.
They are going to call it.
I don't know about that.
Don't necessarily disagree with the call, but it's the fact that nobody on the ice saw it. We up here can see that, but saw it a little easier. I thought it was Joseph, so maybe I guess I didn't see it. It looks like it's Igor Merezko. So you got Merezko and Coltrane Wilson, 2 defensemen in the box right now, and the Oil Kings are going to have 14 seconds of a 5-on-3. Boy, when I talk about winning faceoffs, it's not a bigger one than this one right here by Jaden Joseph. Needs to win this draw.
He did, but a good wing for Edmonton. Here's Fix-Wolanski, one-timer, loose puck, score! Losky-Avo at the side on the rebound, strikes on the 5-on-3. Edmonton has the first goal.
Every time you got to win that face-off, and you're right, it was kind of I wouldn't say Jaden Joseph won the draw, but he didn't lose it. It was just kind of sitting there, and of course it's 5-on-3, so the Oil Kings can come in and pick up the sloppy puck in the slot. Sure enough, they throw it around, and Losky-Avo buries. No chance for Reese Clausen on that one.
No chance indeed. Losky-Avo picks up goal number 11. And Edmonton has struck first.
Keep in mind, they're still on the power play here as well.
Here's a puck rimmed around by Prefontaine and down the ice. Talk about face-offs. Edmonton has won 19 of 30 in this hockey game.
It's the key ones that they're winning.
Here's a puck through center, broken up and forced back by Justin Hall. Edmonton 12-0 this season when scoring the first goal of the hockey game, which they have, leading 1-0. Remaining on the power play as Fix-Wolansky moves in, and thought that might have been an arm in the air against Addison, but no call. Back to the line, McDonald. Fed down the boards, Kemp, side of the net pass. Back across, in front of the net, a chance for Benjafield, stop. Puck side of the goal, Kemp will get it to the blue line. Up top, McDonald, snap, shot, blocker save, rebound, cleared by Addison. McDonald and Fix-Wolansky get the helpers on the 1-0 goal by Vince Loschiavo. A power play tally, 5-on-3. Good work by Cousins along the end boards in the Edmonton zone. It took 5 Oil Kings to come in and steal the puck away. Shepard jumped off the bench early there.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get called again for too many men on the ice.
Wilson on the right wing under pressure. 25 seconds left in the Merezko delay a game penalty. And they'll blow things dead. They're going to need a new puck after Neighbors had placed a skate on top of it.
Yeah, you know what? There's been a lot of puck battles like that. A good job by the Hurricanes killing penalties like that. They did that down below us here, and then Dylan Cousins, as you mentioned, kind of all by himself, killing the penalty in the offensive zone. Good job. You love the forecheck, especially when you're penalty killing.
Faceoff will come to the right of Reese Clausen. 7:14 to go in the second period. 22 seconds remaining in the penalty to Merezko. Tie up. And the puck comes free to an Oil King. Kappa rifling shot wide. Rebound. A quick look by Neighbors trying to catch Clausen, who made the save. Puck right wing side. Cap to the blue line. Pressured. Robertson able to work it down the wall. In front comes to Alistrov. With time he fires and a save by Clausen. Rebound collected by Shepard, and he'll move it out to center on the right wing. Chipped it through the gut for Elmer. Offloads Merezko out of the box. A backhand shot wide of the net. Shepard gets a bouncing disc. Broken up though by Robertson, and he'll rink wide, feed it for David Cope. He'll dump it in wide of Clausen's goal. Wilson to it on the right wing. Leaves for Nolan Jones. Swung it back for Wilson. And Coltrane will shake free of a check now. Spins back in behind the goal. Coltrane Wilson. Backhand pass forward for Bellery. Delays and goes rink wide for Ross with a step moving in. Taylor Ross to the net, stopped by Miskew. And the rebound was jarred away by an Oil King, and now Edmonton counters. Keeler on the right wing moving in, a back check. Such a shot though on the redirect, and it comes off his stick high over top of the goal. Caught and lost it in feet. Here's a chance for Lipin to the net, stopped by Clausen. Another great save. Now Keeler is shot up over top of the goal. Puck centered across the blue paint. Cotton will track after it on the right wing. And to the line, Dohaniak holds. Now getting it is Cox, a 2-on-1 with Ross. Cox, the carrier, hit on the right wing. Cox fires wide of the net. Tried to go low blocker where he beat Miskew on Monday, but he missed the net. Now Atkinson, pass for Lipin, cutting to the net on the backhand. Hooked it wide of the goal. Such from a sharp angle on the left wing goes wide. McDonald, right point snapper. Rebound reeled in by Clausen, and that will bring us finally to the media timeout. 1-0 Edmonton on a 5-on-3 power play goal. This is Newegg Kubota Hurricanes hockey on 106.7 Rock.
It's time for a little karaoke tonight.
1-0 Oil Kings here in the second. 5:20 to go middle frame. Hurricanes have played well, but trail Rosie 1-0.
Yeah, what a great opportunity there on that 3-on-1. Zach Cox, we talked about his shooting percentage. Well, it's going to stay the same because he missed the net on that one. It wasn't even a shot on goal, but a 3-on-1. He comes down to Taylor Ross. Alex Cotton was coming up. He was all by himself as well behind the play. Just couldn't even hit the net on that one. That's a tough one.
Shoot to score or shoot for a rebound. He didn't do either. As a defensive zone draw win for the Hurricanes, Addison will control. Nolan Jones now sends it near side. A pickoff and a sharp angle shot by Atkinson was stopped by Clausen. 22 saves for Reese Clausen tonight. A force by Barloggy came to Addison, who had trouble with a bouncing puck. David Cope on the near boards. Jones ran into a man. Hurricanes discombobulated on this shift here. Robertson a point shot. Clausen the save, rebound in front, chopped wide by Atkinson. Boyko lost the puck in his feet. Jones sweeps it back for Addison up the near boards. Cousins lost it to McDonald. He forces it back into the corner. Worst shift of the game here for the Hurricanes, but now they get out and it could be a 2-on-1 the other way. Cousins in. Dylan Cousins missed the net. High blocker. Had a little bit of room, but the puck went on edge right as he tried to pull the trigger. Boyko now defers. Cousins right side. Button hook of the corner. Back to the blue line. Wilson walks, shoots off an Edmonton stick to the net, and Miskew will cover on a glove grab.
You're right, that was the worst shift of the game. And then sure enough, the Hurricanes break out on a 2-on-1, and it's the guy you want with the puck, Dylan Cousins. And you're right, that puck just kind of jumped up out on the last little minute. Still got a good shot away, but he too missed the net. Just kind of goes over top of the blocker of Dylan Miskew and wide. You could see the room, you could see what Dylan Cousins was trying to do, just missed it.
Face-off win for the Canes. Wilson, Bellery, one-timer off the leg and wide. Edmonton gets control of the puck. Keeler on the left wing will start up ice. A backhand deep by Lipin. Gloved down and played out by Clausen. Cap will spin on the near side. Ran into a body. Keeler will shoot it back in. Clausen leaves behind the net. Polivko shakes free of a check. Plays it ahead to Cox. Comes to the line. Held in by the Oil Kings. Carter Such on the left wing. Such to the blue line. Aiden Lawson walks down the wall. Backdoor feed, score! Lipin was all alone for an eon, and a gimme at the side makes it 2-0 for the Oil Kings.
Yeah, that puck could not get through, and Polivko knows that. That was the one that was, he had that guy too, and for some reason that puck just gets all the way across. Just a simple pass. It didn't really look like much, and it looked like Polivko had the body on him. Just couldn't get on it. That's a tough goal to give up right there as well. Lipin's third goal of the year. 3:31 to go in the second period, and the Oil Kings now have a 2-0 lead.
Lipin scored on Monday against the Hurricanes as well. And no chance for Clausen again on that one. Aiden Lawson picking up his first WHL point on the assist. Here's Elmer dashing in on the right wing. Slaney, the 15-year-old, played him to the outside. Mareshko put it to the front of the net. That deflects in wide of the goal. Gavlis played it up the left wall. Elmer on the right wing under pressure. Forced outside the line. Near side for Prefontaine. Played back ahead to center. Picked off by Fix-Wolansky. Spinning it is Kemp. Pass in front. Prefontaine to the line. Gavlis will hold. Here's a pass across. Mareshko lost his stick, but able to block the pass as Shepard works back the other way. On the right wing, he'll backhand the puck in. Back behind the goal is Parker Gavlis. Up ahead on right wing for Lasciavo. 2-0 Oil Kings. As Addison had the puck skipped by him. Adam Hall strides back. Benjafield on the right wing forces a steal. Worked it up the wall. Bellery couldn't handle it. Benjafield for such a shot, and a glove saved by Clausen. Got enough of it to direct it wide as Addison finds the loose puck. Hard pass failed clear. Addison's second try. This time he'll skate it before delivering it rink wide to Bellery. In across the line. Bellery played it down the wall for Adam Hall. Blue line feed Jones. Jones a shot blocked. Able to hold it in on the left wing. Gets it down into the corner. Miskew will leave it aside for McDonald. Up the left boards and forced out to center ice. Hurricanes only have 5 shots here in the second period. Edmonton has 14 and 2 goals to show for it. McDonald on the right wing gets it. Chipped it up the boards, and a bouncing puck comes through to Benjafield. With Such driving the net, Benjafield pass, saved by Clausen. A good one. Off Carter Such to keep the game a 2-0 score. Puck sent back into Lethbridge territory. Wilson slow to get there, able to find it though and work it out to center. Boyko chops the puck in. Barloggy races in after Cap, who finds the loose disc and gets it through to Gavlis, who advanced it for Cope. Rink-wide pass. Atkinson will get the puck and shoot it in. Wilson back again. Up the right wing for Barloggy. He'll get it through for Boyko. A minute to go here in the second period. Boyko tried to shoot it in, but he got under it with the 54 wedge and put it over the glass and out of play.
Yeah, we talked about the Edmonton Oil Kings when they get the lead. 12-0, that's amazing. You think about that stat, 12-0, and only won 1 game when they don't score first, so it was pretty important to get a 1-goal lead. Obviously, they now have a 2-goal lead. It'd be nice if the Hurricanes could get one. Only 56.3 seconds left, but still plenty of time for the Canes to get one before this period ends.
Face-off win again for Edmonton. Puck on the right wing. Ross trying to force it through. Bellerive leans into Lipin as Gavlis gets the puck. Up ahead to center. Neighbors will tip the puck in across the line. Marejko back. Tapped it off for Ross on the left boards. Taylor Ross starts up ice. Pass forward, Bellerive. Good corral back for Ross. Tried to center for Cox. And it comes through to Miskew, who covers for a whistle.
Yeah, a little pushing and shoving in front. Probably not a bad idea to just get in the face a little more of Dylan Miskew. Only 14 shots on goal. If you're not going to shoot the puck, then you go hard to the net. Get some traffic in front of him. Jordy Bellerive right now having some words with Parker Gavlis. We've seen this a couple times in this game so far. The ref's going to send them away as well. Going to put them in the box here.
So offsetting penalties to Gavlis and Bellerive. 4-on-4 hockey to end the period.
Yeah, you hope it's just 2 minutes. Hope you wouldn't give them misconduct for that.
Kaffus just sat at the bench. Luke Pierce, assistant coach of the Oil Kings, a bit of a chuckle on that. As Gavlis will now head down the tunnel. Bellerive will do so as well.
It is just 2 minutes. It's good news, obviously, for Hurricanes and Jordy Bellerive.
Only 29.5 seconds left in the second period. Hence the early exit. Face-off win for Joseph. Here's Elmer on the left wing. Back across for Addison, and a good stick by Benjafield to disrupt it. Addison, Elmer, left circle, fires a shot. Fought off by Miskew. Puck winds up left corner. Gloved nearly down by Marejko, but that'll go the distance, and no icing. Addison tried to sell it. Under pressure on a forecheck by Keeler. Puck stolen by Benjafield. 2 seconds to go. Puck back up top for Benjafield. Walks in, backdoor feed. Buzzer sounds. Oil Kings add a couple in the back half of the second period. One on a 5-on-3 power play, the other even strength, and Edmonton has a 2-0 lead after 40 minutes of play.
Yeah, the Oil Kings, at some point you just got to give them credit. Sure, a lot of people here in attendance are frustrated with the way that the Hurricanes are playing, but Oil Kings are playing good in the defensive zone, and I mean, we've seen that. They're well coached.
Joined outside the Hurricanes dressing room by defenseman Ty Prefontaine. And Ty, your thoughts on that second period for your group?
It was a pretty strong period, I think. We had to get more shots on net. They're obviously beating us in that aspect, but we're playing them hard, and we're just got to stay out of the box, I think.
Ty, you do have to give them credit, but what do you guys have to do to get more shots on net? Is it simply just throwing the puck at the net right now?
It's sort of that, but then we got to get a lot of traffic. Like that goalie, they can't see the shots that we're taking, and if we get traffic like we can and get the bodies around the net, they'll start going in.
Transition's so important in today's game. It seemed, especially in the back half of that period, the outs from the defensive side seemed to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, they do have a different forecheck, but we just have to keep them on the ice, keep them simple, definitely, and sometimes just make a hard play off the glass.
Ty, thanks for this. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Forbesy.
There's Ty Prefontaine. Two-0 lead for the Edmonton Oil Kings as we start period number 3. We'll have a minute and 31 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey to start the final stanza. After Bellerive and Gavlis were handed offsetting, giving them the business penalty?
I believe that's what they were called, yeah.
Hurricanes will go left to right in blue. The Oil Kings right to left in white. Lethbridge trailing 2-0. 1-5 this year when trailing after 40 minutes. Have some work to do as Robertson deals back to the line. McDonald spins. Shaded by Joseph. McDonald to the goal line, centered in front. And the puck will come all the way back out to center. Robertson first there for Edmonton. Now on for Brett Kemp. Edmonton 8-0-1 in their last 9 games coming into play tonight. After going 0-7-1 in their previous 8 to that. Here's Joseph up through center. On his backhand, tried to lay it in, but it wasn't strong enough, and it's turned back out by McDonald. Addison will stride back in his own zone. Played it ahead on right wing for Jones. Rink wide for Addison on the backhand. He'll advance the puck into the Edmonton zone. Miskew out of the net to play. Onto the right wing for Barloggi. He'll walk in and fire. Save at the side, and a rebound jammed wide by Ross. Benjafield cycles back for Cap. He'll turn it near boards for Logan Dohaniak. Giveaway nearly, and Jones couldn't quite settle the puck. Benjafield will turn it back in deep for Ethan Cap once more. Cap will look up ice. Played it ahead for Benjafield on the right wing. Good pressure by Wilson to knock it away, and Barloggi will advance it to Ross. Crisscrossed at center. Leaves for Polivko. He fires off the goal post. Another post. Now a drive by Wilson wide of the net. Polivko centers. Barloggi couldn't pull the trigger. Getting it is Ross on the backhand. It went off an Edmonton stick and out of play. What a chance there for Polivko, who had designs on his first Western League goal.
Yeah, there were a few chances on that one, and Jordy Bellerive is sitting right at the side of the net there, waiting for a couple of passes that just never came. Logan Barloggi had it right in the slot, and I don't know if he didn't know that Bellerive was wide open at the side, or he just couldn't get it over to him. And you knew this was probably going to happen, but there is some big line shuffling right now. Jordy Bellerive out there right now with Jackson Shepard and Dylan Cousins.
Complete blender.
Yep.
As Gavlis gets the puck and sends it ahead to Alistrov. Moving in. Nice move getting to the net. Couldn't get a shot. Now centers it back in front. And that was blocked en route. Jones will get it for Shepard, and he'll work it out to center ice. Cousins nearly forced a turnover. Shepard did, but it was an offside call, and Lawson will have time. Played ahead for Alistrov. Tapped off for Atkinson. He'll move in with Cope. A shot by Atkinson, steered away by Clausen. Puck behind the net. Cope will get it. Watched, centering. Alistrov near boards. Spins it back to the line. A shot by Cap goes high and wide. Pinching in is Keegan Slaney. Puck at the boards. It took a funny hop. We've seen that in both corners of the Lethbridge end. Here's Alistrov left side, moving into the net. Couldn't get a shot away. Now a wraparound try, and Clausen shimmied across to get the left pad down and make the save. Now Cousins trying to burst away. In on the right wing, he fires. Went off the Edmonton stick, and a shoulder save for the goaltender Miskew. Now Boyko cutting up high. Boyko takes a shot. That was blocked en route. Cap gets the puck behind the goal. Ethan Cap on the backhand, and he'll hoist it down the ice. All the way down. Icing waved off. Merezko quickly back forward to center. That goes right on Miskew, and he'll steer it to the far corner. McDonald swats it in behind the net for Robertson. On the forecheck, Barloggi near boards. Good battle. Suchfeld getting the puck. Boyko. He'll backhand it far corner. Cox, Barloggi, Boyko on this shift as Keeler gets the puck up the wall. Gloved down by a Hurricane, touched by Barloggy, and that's a hand pass.
We talked about these Canes and the fact that they haven't shuffled their lines now in a few games, but boy, have they ever start this. Whether or not that continues or not, we don't know, because obviously the team's down and we don't have a goal scored in this hockey game yet for the Canes anyway. Got to throw things in the blender, and sure enough, that's exactly what's happening. Except this so-called fourth line, considering they only have 2 guys on it right now, the Hall brothers, playing out there right now with Jordy Bellery.
There was always the conversation in Vancouver, do you split up the Twins when it was Daniel and Henrik Sedin? I wonder if we'll have that conversation in the future.
Let's hope
Halls.
we do.
Yeah. Well, you can't split up the Twins. They're too good together. Here's Bellery through center in. A snapshot blocked as Edmonton collapsed well there, and a turnover is forced out by Carter Such. Chopped back in deep. McDonald will go back to fetch the puck. Adam on the forecheck. Justin coming up the rear and getting it his neighbors on the right side. Adam sends the puck in deep. Bellery in after it. Fell behind the goal, and McDonald will get it on the right wing. Pass for Keeler. Laid up the boards and out to center. McDonald will wind it back once more. Robertson near boards. Up to center. Neighbors tips it in far side. Kemp will give chase. Prefontaine nearly stumbled. Able to stay on his feet as Elmer gets the puck on the right wing. Joseph through center. Ross on this line with them. Cuts in wide. Pass Elmer. Fires a shot. He scores! That's one. Jake Elmer rips it by miscued blocker. Canes have cut the lead in half. 2-1 Edmonton.
Just the way that the Oil Kings play, you feel like, oh man, this game is so far out of reach, but what a big goal. I mean, really, the score now is 2-1, obviously, and you're only down 1 goal. Waiting for one good thing to happen. Canes have hit 2 posts in this hockey game. Goes over a little bit, and obviously the Canes are up, so they're not out of this, despite the fact they're being outshot. Now they're only down 2-1. Still plenty of time to go, 15:28 to go in the third period.
For Jake Elmer, his 10th of the season. That snaps a 2-game goalless drought for the overager. As Joseph will get an assist, Ross as well, so Joseph back on the score sheet. 2-1 Edmonton. Long shot, blockered away by Clausen. Bellery after it on the near side. Trying to work it up the wall, broken up. Prefontaine on a second try, thrown to the front by Fix Wolanski, and a glove save there by Reese Clausen for a stoppage. 5 minutes into the third, which is brought to you by Subaru of Lethbridge. Book your 2019 Forester test drive today. Confidence in motion. You
switch up the lines a little bit, maybe see something that you haven't seen in this game. It obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but maybe throws the other coach off as well. You're so used to seeing guys out there with certain guys. Well, sure enough, that's the so-called checking line there, except with Taylor Ross playing on that top line rather than Jackson Shepard. We asked Jackson Shepard after the first period too what's been working with his line, considering they've stuck together for so long. Well, sure enough, they're broken up here in the early part of this period.
Face-off win for Edmonton. Keegan Slaney got hit. Joseph hit him as Ross works in on the right wing. Couldn't settle the puck, and now an offside call against the Hurricanes.
Yeah, and if he could have settled the puck, that would have been a 3-on-1 as well. Boy, did Slaney get ran over. We talked about the young guy from Airdrie who's played pretty good, I thought, tonight in this hockey game. He's been aggressive. Reminds me of a younger Kalen Addison. But boy, what a big hit that was at the Hurricanes blue line.
Welcome to the WHL, son.
You bet.
Face-off win for Edmonton. Robertson will send it around right side for McDonald. Alistrot stretched to get a stick on it, but it was on his own side of center. Jones able to just get back in front of Cope for an icing call.
The officials are telling the Oil Kings that if they want to make a change, they can as well, despite the fact that it's an icing. I don't think the Canes are going to.
Face-off will come to the right of Miskew. Cousins, Bellery, Shepard out now. Wouldn't this be a big time for Jackson Shepard to get his first as a Hurricane?
Yeah, I don't know what else we can do, putting him with Dylan Cousins and Jordy Bellery.
Face-off win for Edmonton and a clear down the ice. Alistrov will work it into the Lethbridge end, turned back out by Addison. McDonald racing back. Shepard right on him. Robertson near side, spun it up the left boards. Alistrov tried to chip it forward, couldn't do so. Now he'll work it back behind his net for McDonald to track after. Fanned on a clearing attempt. Bellary forces a steal. Back to the line. Jones, a shot, didn't get through. Ricochets to Addison, though. He'll put it to the front. That was blocked again. Atkinson, hard rim. Addison, good knockdown. On the right boards, collects the puck. Addison for Bellary. Wrist shot, tipped to the side of the net. Cousins stopped point blank by Miskew. Now a chance for Addison. Had a stick check. Jones, right point. Slap shot. Rebound. Bellary bouncing puck. Let it go. And a pad save for Miskew. Cousins chops it down low. Shepard center. Bellary stopped by Miskew again. Good chance there for the captain to tie. And a better save for Miskew as the Canes maybe finding some lightning in a bottle with the new look lines. They've got some jump here in the early part of the third. Edmonton back the other way, though. A shot saved by Clausen. Getting it is Boyko left wing side. Chipped it up the glass, around the wall. Cox left side under pressure. Pickpockets a man, and Barloggy gets the loose puck. Rink wide feed. Boyko will tip it in and give chase on Parker Gavlis. He'll spin away from a check. Barloggy knocked a puck down on the left wing. He'll spin away. Barloggy to the blue line. Polivko, wrist shot, didn't get through. That was blocked by Fix-Wolansky. Polivko forced the stride after it, advanced it back ahead, but it hit a glove at the Edmonton bench for a stoppage of play.
Boy, what a shift by Dylan Cousins, Jordy Bellary, even Jackson Shepard. I mean, each of them had good opportunities. Jordy, it felt like, had 3 grade A scoring opportunities right in the slot. Just couldn't bury again. Still lots of time left in this hockey game, but already the Canes have thrown, 8 shots on goal in this period.
Edmonton has had 3. 2-1. The Oil Kings lead as a face-off win by Joseph comes to Merezko. Pass was blocked. Merezko will now go D to D for Prefontaine. Ahead for Ross. He'll chip and chase. Ross after it on the right wing. Collides with Gavlis. Puck in behind the net. Elmer forces steal. Recovering, though, is Dohaniak to the line. Merezko will shovel it in rink wide. Elmer centering. Joseph couldn't handle it. Now Joseph gets it. Left wing side. Goal line feed. Elmer. Ross was pushed over in front of the net by Dohaniak. Joseph in to get the puck. Near boards in the corner for Ross. Blue line feed. Merezko shot. Blocked. Gets it back, though. Gets it now for Ross. Cutting up high. He fires. Fought off by Miskew. Stood and looked at it. Hit his glove and go out the other way. Prefontaine holds. He'll fire to the left corner. Elmer there. Some jump on this line here in the third. But it's foiled now as Benjafield gets it out to center. 8 minutes gone, third period. Hurricanes only 1 comeback win this year. That was the 8-3 win against Medicine Hat on October 20th, where they scored 6 times in the third period. And an icing call here against Lethbridge.
I don't know if we're going to see 6 against the Edmonton Oil Kings, the way they tighten up in their defensive zone. But that being said, the Hurricanes putting on some pressure, and they're getting some very good opportunities. Good job by them. Again, these lines are just being thrown together, and keep in mind, 2 of your veteran players, Kelty Jerry Leon and Ty Cole, out of the lineup as well. So every time you look out there seems to be 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds playing forward together.
Face-off scramble. Neighbors controls for Edmonton. He'll leave in the corner for Jalen Lipin. Merezko lost his stick. His stick was actually in the skate of the referee. That gets Edmonton a free look. Neighbors for Fix-Wolansky a shot, and he put it wide on the glove side of Clausen, who looked to almost overcommit there. Got away with it, though, as Robertson works it into the corner. Neighbors up top. He'll spin. Blue line feed. Cap. Snap shot. Didn't get through. Falling in front of Prefontaine. He'll scoot to center. Try to pass. It was redirected, and Fix-Wolansky will get it. Moving in a pass. Blocked by Merezko, who sweeps it to the corner. Justin gets it ahead to Adam, and he'll just clear the puck down the ice. That'll go the distance, an icing call, and the Hurricanes won't be able to change.
No, and that's a big blow as well, because it is the 4th line, if you will, with the Hall brothers and Zach Cox out there. So it'll be interesting to see if Brent Kissio calls his timeout here. You probably don't want to waste your timeout, considering it is 2-1 in this hockey game. You want to save that for something maybe a little later. So Kissio doing the smart thing and talking with the referee right now about something.
Face-off win for Edmonton. So clean it split the defense. Edmonton winning 2-1 in the face-off circle, 30-15. Here's a steal by Cousins with Shepard driving the net. Cousins to Shepard to the net. Backhand shot wide. Miskew might have got a piece of it with the glove. Now Jones from a sharp angle wide of the goal. Addison a rolling puck, and it'll come out to center ice. Could hear an expletive out of the mouth of Jackson Shepard there. Coming back in, a pass, Cousins to the net, and he shot it high. Oh, the Hurricanes are getting glorious opportunities. Puck back to the line, a wrist shot by Jones, deflected high and wide. 2 breakaways, Shepard, Cousins, 30 seconds apart, both shot out wide. Now a stretch pass, Addison, quick touch for Cousins, tried to tip it off for Bellery. Broken up and brought back forward by Benjafield. For Keeler now, he'll rifle it in. Benjafield nearly blew a tire, able to stay on his feet. A point shot wide of the net by Gavlis. Halfway gone through the third. Hurricanes have one. They trail by 1. And a hit by Addison forces a steal down the ice. Such back forward, offside Benjafield. 9:44 to go in the third period. Lethbridge trailing 2-1, but they're pouring on the pressure. We'll come back after this. You're listening to New Way Kubota Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock. Dustin Forbes, Kent Rosen-Treader. It is a 2-1 hockey game here midway through the third period. A third period that has seen the Hurricanes put the lines in a blender, but they've paid off so far.
Has it ever? Yeah. Every line that's been thrown out there, it seems to, work, and you're doing good things in the offensive zone. You don't see the synchronicity that you normally have, but you know what? These guys are all good hockey players, good enough hockey players. They can play with whoever, and they're showing that so far. Canes just 9:44 to go. Just need to keep putting pressure, keep throwing pucks at the net.
Quite the juxtaposition tonight compared to the first two meetings between these two. 6-3 and 6-4 the first two games, both wins for Edmonton. 2-1 in this game so far as Joseph is stopped by Miskew on a backhand chance.
Yeah, I think both coaches would prefer games like this, 2-1 games rather than the 7-6, 6-4, the high-scoring games for sure. And that top line, this is the new look top line with Jackson Shepard, Dylan Cousins, and Jordy Bellery back out on the ice. Kalen Addison, he's going to get a ton of ice time in the last 9 minutes and 33 seconds with the Canes down 1.
Clean face-off win for Bellery, but it was a false draw. Can he do it again when it means something? Hurricanes have struggled in the dot tonight. Edmonton has won 31 to Lethbridge's 16. Clock issue.
Says on the clock 20 minutes to play. We'd be fine with that.
Yeah, Hurricanes would like that.
Yeah, they fixed it down to 9:33.
Faceoff will come to the right of Miskew. Bellery will dig in for the draw. And Kemp won it. And a forecheck by Cousins steals the puck past Shepard for Bellery. Back into the corner for Cousins. He's got a burr in his saddle on this shift early on. Pass to the line, Addison. Delays, now shoots through traffic, didn't get there. Shepard hooked it to the front. Pass back up top, Jones lets it off for Addison. Both defense on one side. Shot by Addison went wide. Jones able to hold right wing boards. Quickly and deep. Cousins for Shepard in his feet, trying to settle it, gets it back. Cousins a shot. off an Edmonton player and out of play.
Boy, it's just got to be so frustrating for the Canes, and you can see that right now with Dylan Cousins. Every time they get opportunities in the slot, there's a stick on them or right in that shooting lane. I mean, how many times have we seen that from Dylan Cousins alone in this game? He's put about 3 to 4 over the glass behind the net of Dylan Miskew, because there's always sticks in lanes, always sticks in lanes.
Faceoff will come to the right of Miskew again. Joseph will dig in against his opposing number 23, Jalen Leipen. 1 tick less than 9 minutes to go in the third period. Face-off win for Joseph. Ross gets it on the left wing. Joe heads to the front. The pass didn't get through. Went off, guess what? An Edmonton player and out of play.
Absolutely, yeah. You see it again. But boy, what a nice little play. I don't think that's a set play, but good job by Taylor Ross to come in and grab that puck off the draw. Jaden Joseph, the center, well, he shakes off Leipen and goes to the front of the net. That pass gets through, and sure enough, we see a goal from the Canes.
Quick win, and Ross deferred. Wilson, a shot goes wide. Set up for the one-timer, but he passed off. Joseph battling in deep, trying to shake free of a check. Hurricanes have only had 1 power play in this hockey game. It came 2:21 into the contest as McDonald steals the puck and sends it across. Leipen a lead feed. Tipped through by Neighbors. Clausen dangerously out of the net. My goodness. Make your heart skip a beat.
Yeah, he comes out to play the puck and kind of gets lost with the heel of his goal stick. And it's sitting beside the net. It wasn't sitting in the front, but still helpless feeling for a goaltender because you don't know where it is. You know it's not in front of the net, which is where you're looking, but it's in your feet. Good job by him to just go down and not move.
28 saves for Reese Clausen tonight. Face-off win for Edmonton. Cap will shoot it in deep. Addison after it. Hard pass onto the right wing. Barloghi tips it out to center. Cap back. Played it up the glass and back to the Lethbridge blue line. Addison there. D to D for Nolan Jones. Rink wide, Barloghi. He'll backhand the puck into the Edmonton zone. Boyko will dig after it. Quick back was Gavlis, and he'll work it out. Addison back for Jones. Now back Addison. 8 minutes left, third period. Bank pass for Boyko. He'll work it to the Edmonton line. Had it fall in front of him. Alistrov clears it just past Jones at the blue line. Barloghi will bring it back in on the right wing. Chip and Chase gets there first on the right wing. Took a look to the line, now defers to the corner for Boyko. He'll shield the puck. Spun it back down the wall for Barloghi again. Knocked off his stick. Cox comes in to lay the body. Barloghi trying to fish the puck free. Cox tried to send it around. It comes to Jones. Ooh, almost fell. Works it back into the corner for Cox. Working out in front. Tried to pass. Blocked. Cope hoists it to center. Falls down in front of Jones. He'll tap it on for Addison. Working back in. Addison double clutched and lost the puck. Jones from center will shoot the puck in deep. After it is Cap on the right wing. Pressuring is Bellerive. This line back out with Shepard and Cousins. They've been good on their last couple of shifts. Bellerive working back in. Cutting in wide. Down the left board. Stops up. Jordy leaves for Cousins. Left corner. Spin move. Cousins. Blue line feed. Prefontaine. Wrist shot. No rebound off Dylan Miskew. No traffic in front.
Yeah, just sitting off the side where 2 Hurricanes couldn't get to the front of the net if they wanted to. Good job by the Oil Kings defenseman. Again, kind of a no-name defense, but they've been pretty impressive for sure.
Robertson and McDonald, the only 2 notables on the blue line.
And that's notable to you, basically. I don't think there's too many guys in attendance, too many people in attendance that are well aware of Connor McDonald and Matthew Robertson. They should be, though. They're very good defensemen.
Robertson could be a first-round pick in the NHL draft this upcoming year.
Yep.
Part of that Hlinka Gretzky gold medal winning team in Edmonton in August. And another face-off win for Edmonton. McDonald will scoop the puck down the ice. Neighbors will beat out an icing call. Hit by Wilson, jarred loose for Polivko. Gave it away though, and Atkinson will dish it off for Benjafield. Quinn Benjafield for Atkinson. Shot, fought off by Clausen. Puck comes left wing side, and Cousins will work it into the middle. It comes right to Benjafield though. Ran into his own man. Atkinson works it down the right boards. Neighbors leaves for Benjafield. Now for Neighbors again. And that was blocked by Justin Hall. Neighbors deposits it rink wide. McDonald gets there first. He'll rifle it around. Wilson on the near side. Advanced for Justin Hall, and he'll tip it out to center ice. McDonald back in his own zone again. Played it off near side. Joseph will jump on the steal, waiting for line mates. Joseph spins away from a check on the right boards, takes a shot. That goes off a stick and out of play.
Felt like he had guys open on that one as well. You could hear Kalen Addison, as you always can up here. He's very vocal out on the ice. He wanted that puck just over top of the blue line. Jaden Joseph elected to hang on to it and get a shot away. Goes over top of the net again after a stick involved from the Edmonton Oil Kings.
5:36 to go in the third period. Lethbridge trailing 2-1. Pouring on the pressure here in the middle frame. Elmer a steal and a shot, and I'm not sure I've seen a more awkward save than that tonight.
No, and it was kind of a weird one as well, right? Because it was right next to the post, and he's got his trapper out there, and for some reason it goes in his trapper. It's not like he reached out to it for it. Just kind of found its way into his trapper. Not a terrible shot. I actually kind of like it because there's always a hole there. These guys are good enough they can pick corners on that one.
Joseph digs in again for the face-off. And this time Atkinson won it. Good jump by Elmer, though, onto the attack. Puck swung around the boards. Neighbors leaves off, and Atkinson will clear it out to center. Prefontaine skating back. Benjafield right on his horse. Ross back in aid. Sends the puck around far side. Atkinson turns it back behind the goal. Prefontaine trying to leave, being pressured by a good forecheck. Now Joseph on the right wing. Hard pass skipped by Elmer, and that'll go down the ice. And time will stop with 5:02 left in the third. Still lots of time in a 2-1 game.
Hurricanes 1-0 in these blue jerseys that they'll wear every Friday home game. Of course, that's on the verge of being snapped, our one-game win streak in our sweet blue jerseys, with 5:02 to go in this hockey game, being down 2-1.
Face-off win for Edmonton. Shot off a stick and over top of the net. Out of play.
Jake Elmer getting a stick involved in that one. Hurricanes able to make a change after the icing. And again, Kalen Addison back out on the ice. He seems to be out there every second shift. So too does Nolan Jones, who just continues to get more and more ice time.
Face-off win for Edmonton once more. And getting the puck is Lethbridge. Pass off the mark. Down the ice, another face-off coming. 35-20 the face-offs in the game in favor of Edmonton.
How often are those rankings out, the A, B, and C rankings? 4 times a year?
Yes, I believe so.
You get the feeling Nolan Jones wasn't on the first one.
He was not.
He was on this second one as a C. You get a feeling that he may continue to move up as long as he continues to get big minutes. He's a big body already as a defenseman.
Good skater, too.
Yep.
Face-off win again for the Oil Kings. Robertson a point shot. That stung Barloggy. Puck back to the line. Robertson able to hold the play alive. Now he'll just shoot it in deep. Addison back. D for Nolan Jones. Bank pass comes to center. Atkinson shoots it back in. Clausen will sweep it aside for Jones. Nolan Jones pressured. Nice move to escape it. Cox will bank it forward. Boyko to center. Over the Edmonton line, fanned on a pass, and the puck stayed onside the blue. Boyko able to get it into the right corner for Logan Barloggy. Puck stolen and worked out by Neighbors on the right wing. Jake Neighbors in down the boards, a pass to the trailer, a shot by Atkinson, and a save for Clausen.
That's a good save on that one as well. Kind of handcuffed him a little bit. It's one of those ones that's kind of going under your armpit. And we've seen those go in many times. Good job by Reese Clausen, who again has been great in this hockey game for sure.
Hurricanes trailing 2-1. The lone goal from Elmer. Assists to Ross and Joseph. Hurricanes this year when Joseph records a point are 7-2-2-1 on the season. As Cousins, Bellerive, and Shepard come back out. Looking for a tying goal. Bellerive in, fell down. Fans wanted a penalty. No call from the referees. I think Bellerive wanted one too. As Edmonton clears the puck out to center. Hurricanes have only had one man advantage in the game. It came right away in the hockey game, just 2:21 in as Bellerive shoots the puck in. Shepard will advance on a forecheck. Knockdown. Shepard centers. Cousins a shot. Blocker saved by Miskew. Kick to the front of the net by Shepard. And the rebound cleared by the Oil Kings. Now a giveaway. Here's a chance for Loskiavo working in wide. Comes around the boards. A shot by Robertson. Pinball to the front of the net. A backhander by Vic Solansky and a right pad save for Clausen. Prefontaine will send it ahead. Elmer a hard pass for Ross to corral. He'll backhand it in. Robertson back. Elmer missed a hit there. Now Ross gets a piece of him. Elmer steals. Centers for Polivko. Takes a shot. Rebound. Wrong side of Ross. If he was a righty, it's a gimme. Lefty, not so much. Elmer on the near boards. Back up top for Wilson. Wrist shot. Well wide. Puck falls left boards. Benjafield gets there. Golfs the puck to the line. Gloved down by Polivko, but forced out by Robertson. Benjafield flips the puck in over the Hurricane line. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third period. Hurricanes looking to tie as Elmer moves in. Pass to the trailer, Addison. Bouncing puck winds up in the corner. Ross tried to send the line, broken up by Lipin, and he'll work it out to center ice. Now on for Gavlis. He rifled it in over the glass and out of play.
What an opportunity there for Dylan Cousins again, right in the slot. Just kind of bouncing puck on him. He just hasn't been able to corral the puck a whole lot, but boy, he's had a lot of chances. No chance stat guy up here, but I bet you he's had 5 or 6 glorious opportunities in this game, and the puck just seems to bounce on him a lot.
Face-off 1, forced in deep, and now cleared back down by Edmonton, and that'll go the distance for an icing call. 2:02 left in the third period, 2-1 Edmonton.
And again, Cousins has had the opportunity. He's seen different line mates in this hockey game throughout and has been really good. I think he's had a fantastic game. Getting the puck in front. Going to be a timeout here for the Hurricanes as well.
Kelty Jerry-Leon's a scratch tonight, of course, aiding an upper body injury. He's showing us a video. Ian Scott scored a goal tonight for the Prince Albert Raiders.
Whoa.
Got the puck behind the net, and Stuart Skinner-esque. Rolling. He scores.
Do you think their PA or their you don't want me to say it? You think their guy was going to be on Jimmy Fallon tonight?
Probably not.
Probably not. Not as exciting as you were. That's pretty impressive.
Tristan Jarry scored a goal.
I saw that as well. Yeah, former Edmonton Oil King scored a goal as well. Pittsburgh Penguin farmhand. Goalie scoring week apparently. Ian Scott gets a goal. Hey, that's impressive.
Hurricanes used their 30-second timeout, brought to you by Anchor Plumbing and Gas Fitting. They've pulled the goaltender. 2:02 left in the third. Face off to the left of Miskew. Canes converge on the puck. Cousins trying to knock it down. And Benjafield will clear it out to center. Vic Solansky in pursuit. Puck to Kemp. Empty net. Rifled it wide. Back is Marejko. Pass for Cousins. He'll start to center. Minute 45 to go. Cousins backhands the puck in and gives chase on Ethan Kapp. Shoulder to shoulder. Bellerive trying to dig the puck free. Jaden Joseph trying to do as well. Joseph on the left boards. Digging the puck loose. Bellerive got it to the line. Addison. Left point to the net. Loose puck into the corner. Joseph gets it there. Diagonally back to the line. Addison walks, surveying. Pass back. Bellerive left side. Bellerive a shot. Didn't get through. Pinball to the line. Bouncing puck. Comes through to Ross. Has time. He fires. He scores! Ties the game 2-2.
Boy, you said it exactly. Pinballing, and that puck just found its way to Taylor Ross. And again, the 20-year-old has got some hands. And we talk about the Canes just getting the job done. Great play by Marejko on that one to keep that bouncing puck in at the blue line. And a good job by Jaden Joseph as well. He's not going to get a point on this one, but he was screening Dylan Miskew big time, and Miskew could not see that at all. In fact, he had to look around Jaden Joseph and he looks around the opposite way, and Taylor Ross is able to go on the opposite side and put that top shelf. Boy, what a big goal for the Canes.
Lethbridge has clawed back to tie. An empty net extra attacker goal has tied it at 2. As the Oil Kings work it back in, Wilson turns it around the boards, held in. Robertson left wing. He'll fire it back in deep. Neighbors will track after it. Up the wall, Shepard steals, can't clear. Wilson steals, he will clear. Just to center though. Robertson moves back in. 35 seconds left, a backhander. Kicked out by Clausen. Puck in the near corner. Getting it is Keeler. He'll cycle for Such. Near boards. Cox along the wall, 20 seconds left. Prefontaine will dig it loose. Shepard gets the puck. Chipped it ahead for Elmer. Trying to bust in. Elmer on the right wing. Delays to the net. Shot it wide. Oh, a glorious chance for Jake Elmer. As the puck turned back out, Marejko will turn it back forward. 2 seconds left, and we will go to overtime. Tied up, 2-2. The Hurricanes get a point.
One thing you got to remember is that the Edmonton Oil Kings had a chance with that one. Brett Kemp had the puck just over the red line, so it wasn't icing, but he shot it down and missed the net, and I wrote that down right away. Kemp misses empty net, and sure enough, look what happens. Comes back, and the Hurricanes score late to tie this 2-2 and get them another point.
So the Hurricanes and Oil Kings will go to overtime. Lethbridge 1-5 when trailing after 2 periods of play this year, have clawed back to get at least a point. So Lethbridge up to 21 points on the year. Edmonton now up to 29 points on the year.
Hurricanes, unfortunately, are 0-4 in extra time this year. 0-2 in the overtime and 0-2 in the shootouts as well when it gets to that. The Oil Kings, though, not much better. They have 1 overtime win. They're 1-1 and 0-1 in the shootout. So Hurricanes, you just think with the talent that they have, again, you win that opening draw, you get control. That's what overtime's all about, is possession. Get possession. Boy, this place is going to erupt if the Hurricanes can come back and get 2 points out of this hockey game. Hopefully you didn't leave. I see a lot of people did leave. Pretty good crowd here tonight.
4190 in attendance.
For an ugly day outside, 4190. Good crowd, and they've seen a good hockey game. A lot of people I do see, though, did leave a little early. Oh, you're going to miss some extra time. People that stayed are going to get their money's worth for sure.
Taylor Ross, the game-tying goal, his 11th of the year from Marejko and Bellerive, who get the helpers. Hurricanes in overtime this year, 0-2 in games decided in the 3-on-3. Their last overtime victory was January 28, 2018. That was in Red Deer. Jordy Bellerive scored the game-winning goal. In their last 9 regular season overtime games, the Hurricanes are only 1-8 in those games.
I was going to say, I don't know if I want you to finish that sentence.
That's this year and last year combined.
But again, you got to believe something's got to give with the talent that these guys can put on the ice. Dylan Cousins, Jordy Bellerive, and Kalen Addison. I mean, you can't get probably a better threesome in the Western Hockey League than these 3, and they're going to start for the Canes.
Going right to left in blue, the goalies switch ends. Edmonton left to right in white on your radio dial. Overtime brought to you by DA Building Systems. Addison forges ahead and over the line. Button hook pass into the feet of Cousins. Under pressure, buys some room. Moving in, Cousins back up top for Addison. Only Bellerive on this roster has a career game-winning goal in overtime. As Addison tried his luck, foiled by Miskew. Bellerive 2 overtime goals in his career. The latest, of course, on January 28th of this year. Puck dumped in by Edmonton. Elmer back to get the puck. Under pressure, nearly got held onto. Now he'll work it back forward. Elmer scored in the 3rd to give the Canes a chance before Ross tied it. Here's Benjafield in across the line. 3-on-3 overtime, almost a minute gone in it. Benjafield on the right wing being watched by Marejko. And Benjafield will just turn it back to center for McDonald. 3rd shift of overtime. Finally, Fix-Solansky's on. He'll burst in trying to go around the net on the wraparound, centered in front, and Benjafield chopped it wide. And now Mareshko will have a chance and start up ice. Could be a 3-on-2. Ross up to center on the right wing. With Elmer, they crisscross. Ross, a shot, tipped to the front of the goal, and it winds up into the far corner. Up behind the play is Fix-Wolansky, and Mareshko able to knock the puck down, but now Fix-Wolansky moving in. He fires, fought off by Clausen. Loose again in front. Fix-Wolansky through his legs, and a rebound score. Trey Fix-Wolansky ends it in overtime. Hurricanes protesting, not sure why. Edmonton has spilled onto the ice.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Now, these officials are going to discuss this. I'm not sure what would be the issue, I guess, other than maybe Reese Clausen had that covered.
Fix-Wolansky was stopped. That's not covered.
That's not covered, so I don't know if that's it. And the Oil Kings are leaving the ice. Tried to go between the legs. That's gutsy. Yeah, it was never covered. If that's what they're looking at, this is going to be a goal. But the Hurricanes are all still sitting on the bench, and the Oil Kings are going to the dressing room. I think this is a goal unless there's an offside that we didn't see, but I don't know how it can be offside. That all started right down below us as well. Trey Fix-Wolansky had the puck, and Igor Mareshko was on him, and Mareshko thought that he was going to retract and go back into his own end, and that was not the case. He went into the offensive zone, and sure enough, he deked out Igor Mareshko and eventually ended up scoring the goal.
Edmonton has gone to the dressing room. Lethbridge remains on the bench. A long conference, but I think this is going to be a goal. No goal!
They just called it.
Oh my goodness! How is that not a goal?
I don't know. I don't know what they're looking at.
Second life for the Hurricanes.
What is the call?
It always feels like things like that go against the Hurricanes. They just got one to go their way.
I was going to say, you're right. It seems like we never get the call. And you know what? We talked about everybody leaving early after the score was 2-1 late in the hockey game. Well, a bunch of people obviously left after that as well. Good job by Dylan Cousins and Jordy Bellarave to yell at the officials because it seemed to work. I would sure love it if Troy Vincent told us why that was not a goal, but doesn't look like he's saying anything.
Maybe they blew the whistle before the puck came loose.
Yeah, but
quick whistle if they did.
I don't think that was it. I don't know what it was.
Second life, this game moves on. Puck free in feet. Benjafield will get it and turn it up to center ice. Cousins in pursuit. A bouncing puck at center. Fix-Wolansky spins it back ahead on right wing. Benjafield will turn it back to center. 2 minutes gone in overtime. Oil Kings thought they had won. Fix-Wolansky moves in. Pass for Benjafield. It was in his feet. Benjafield on the near side. Double teamed. Cousins pushed him off stride. Benjafield spinning though. Regains control of the puck. Now up top, he'll leave for McDonald. Down the boards for Jake Neighbors. He'll work his way to the blue line and forced out by Bellarave. McDonald will get it back at his own line. Dumped down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Oil Kings nearly halfway through overtime. A game the Oil Kings thought was over. Lethbridge did not.
I keep waiting for somebody to tell us in our earpiece why that wasn't a goal. And then I realized, wait, we don't have that capability. Nobody's saying anything to us because I'm still just perplexed.
Face off to the left of Miskew, and it comes outside the line. Mareshko backtracking with Ross and Elmer, the forwards. Mareshko starts up ice. He'll work his way in over the Edmonton line. Leaves for Ross, who leaves for Elmer. Left wing side, put to the front, knocked down. And Neighbors gets the loose puck and starts back the other way to center. Pressured. Oh, stapled in front of the bench. That'll be a penalty to Jake Elmer. Neighbors went down in a heap, able to pop back up. Edmonton's going to get a power play in overtime.
That's tough, though, because you see him going in, and sure, the numbers are there, but you're riding him in. Jake Neighbors knows he's there, and it looks like he maybe just caught a rut. I don't know. They're going to show this over top. But again, he knows he's there. One of those ones, again, you see numbers, don't hit anybody, but boy, that's tough. Now the Hurricanes got to kill off a little 4-on-3 here. And I'm a firm believer 4-on-3 is a lot like 5-on-3. You're going to see a lot of Trey Fix-Wolanski setting up and finding somebody wide open for a tap-in.
Face-off will come to the right of Clausen. Hurricanes will defend. Only 2:13 left here in overtime. A checking from behind penalty to Jake Elmer. 4-on-3 power play for Edmonton, their 5th of the game. Lethbridge only 1 in this hockey game as Fix-Wolanski moves in on the right wing. To the blue line, McDonald. He'll go across for Kemp. Now back up top, McDonald. Defers, Fix-Wolanski. McDonald, one-timer, broken stick, tipped wide. Puck in behind the net, shot around near boards. Fix-Wolanski to it. McDonald's got a fresh twig on the left boards. He'll walk in, side of the net past Kemp. Back across Fix-Wolanski. Right circle, double clutch. Puck's sat up on top over his stick. Now McDonald gets it back. Across, and a good stick by Joseph to knock the pass. Fix-Wolanski left boards. He'll walk in. Down the wall for Kemp. Broken stick in the area. Kemp will work up high and switch places. McDonald left circle. Traffic forming. Kemp right boards. Backdoor feed. Didn't get through cleanly. Fix-Wolanski gets it back. Over halfway through the Pizza Hut penalty kill. A backdoor feed broken up. Prefontaine digs the puck free and clears it down the ice. Miskew out of the net to stop it. He'll leave it aside for McDonald. 50 seconds left in the power play. Fix-Wolanski tipped it in across the line. Addison back. A minute to go in overtime. Power play for another 40 seconds for Edmonton as Addison clears it down the ice. Miskew will leave it aside. McDonald again. 50 seconds left in the 5-minute overtime period. Pass ahead on the left wing for Alistrov. He'll dump it in. Addison will go back to knock the puck down. On his backhand, can't clear. Laskiavo is steal. Walks in around the net. Vince Laskiavo works up high. Shaded to the blue line. Addison stayed with him. Now Alistrov. Up top, Laskiavo. He'll survey. Walks in. Pass. Alistrov. Shot. Blocked fearlessly by Wilson. Puck falls on the left wing. Alistrov to his backside. Delarive gets the puck. Sends it across for Addison. Short-handed for another 5 seconds. Only 15 left in overtime. Wilson gets the puck. Moves it ahead to Bellerive with Elmer out of the box. Bellerive gets the puck ahead. Elmer moving in. Elmer fires. Glove saved by Miskew.
A little pushing and shoving after the whistle. Merezhko comes in late. Matthew Robertson, the young defenseman, stands up to Merezhko. You haven't seen a lot of guys stand up to Igor Merezhko this year, but Robertson did that. Boy, what a penalty kill for the Hurricanes on that one. Usually your goaltender's your best penalty killer. I think the penalty killers were actually real good on that one as well, just not letting any shots get through. Good fearless block by Coltrane Wilson as well. Face-off, here's the bad part. The face-off's going to be outside.
6.4 seconds left in overtime. And we will go to a shootout if nobody decides it between now and then. Face-off win. Lethbridge with a chance. Joseph up forward. Lost the handle. Now works it in across the line. Elmer couldn't get the shot away before time expires. We thought this game was over. It is not. We will go to a shootout. They'll do the dry scrape, and then we'll have a best of 3 to decide this hockey game. 2-2, Hurricanes and Oil Kings after 65 minutes of hockey. We'll take a break and come back for the shootout next. You're listening to New Wave Kubota Hurricanes Hockey on 106.7 Rock. 2-2 hockey game after 65 minutes. So we go to a shootout, all tied up at 2. Hurricanes this year 0-2 in shootouts.
Oil Kings 0-1, so something's got to give tonight.
We will have a winner. At some point, we thought we had a winner in overtime. I know I've said it 5 times, but Trey Fix-Wolanski appeared to have ended the game, but Lethbridge protested, and they won.
Protested something.
Yeah, not sure what.
We're still not sure what. Looking around at some of the coaches up here, they're not sure what it was either, so I'm sure we'll find out from Jeff Hansen, the assistant coach, after the game.
Dry scrape just about over. Shootout is brought to you by Pet City, providing quality play care for your dog. You can call them at 403-380-4922 to set up their play date. Who do you shoot in the shootout? Hurricanes this year have shot Bellerive twice, Cousins twice, and Ronson once.
Yeah, and sure enough, they're going to switch it up right off the bat. And I'm surprised that this guy hasn't shot more. And the fact he's got such a long reach, and I remember when he first came here last year, he used that long reach and scored in his first opportunity, and that's Logan Barloggy.
2 for 2 in his career in the shootout. First attempt this year, and he'll start it. Left to right, the Hurricanes will shoot in blue in the shootout. Edmonton will go right to left in white in the shootout.
He's got the reach, but he can also shoot, so he's pretty dangerous for a goaltender. I think he's got to use that reach.
Barloggy collects the puck, drifts wide left, moves in. Barloggy to the net. Puck rolled off his stick, then got it, but hooked it wide of the goal.
Yeah, he had an open net too. He lost the puck, but it was still laying there. Well, Dylan Miskew, again, was laying off to the side, and the puck was there, but I think Logan panicked a little more than he needed to.
Vladimir Alistrov will shoot for Edmonton. Right to left on your radio dial, over the Hurricane line. Moving in, he'll zigzag across the blue line, moving into the net. He scores!
Boy, did he ever. What a move he put on Reese Clausen on that one. Reese Clausen had slid all the way to one side. And just a wide open net, able to put that in.
Bellerive will now shoot 1 for 2 on the season, 3 for 7 in his career. Edmonton up 1-0 in the shootout. The captain will collect the puck and move in. In on the right wing, Bellerive to the net, backhand, stopped by Miskew.
The Oil Kings can win it right here.
And it'll be Fix-Wolanski. For the win, Trey Fix-Wolanski. Speed across the line, moving in on Clausen. Stopped by Clausen.
Boy, he came in with speed too, didn't he? He was coming in quick. The Hurricanes need to score here.
Cousins will be tasked with it. 1 for 2 in the year, 1 for 4 in his career. Has to score to extend it. Cousins across the line, right in to the net, scores!
Wow. That is a goal scorer right there. Just makes a move, comes in with speed, goes backhand, goes top shelf. Didn't hit back bar, it hit top net is what that hit. What a absolutely fantastic goal.
Brett Kemp now with a chance to win. Moving in on Clausen slowly. Kemp to the net, stopped by Reese Clausen. We go to extras.
Reese Clausen has done his job. He saved the last 2 and kept the Canes in it. It's going to be Jake Elmer now shooting for the Hurricanes.
Sudden death in the shootout. Jake Elmer, 1 for 2 in his career. First attempt this season. Picks up the puck, works left. Over the line, moving in on the left wing to the net, delays, and then the puck sat up on him right as he was about to shoot the puck.
Puck jumped on him the entire way, never sat down. Blame the Zamboni drivers, I guess, on that one.
Laskiavo a chance to win it again.
It'd be nice if that went the other way and it was bouncing on him as well.
Third chance to win for Edmonton. Laskiavo wide right, moving in with speed to the net on the backhand. Poke check by Clausen.
Great play by Reese Clausen. I wanted some puck bouncing. That was not the case on that one. That stayed clear for Lasciavo, and just a great save by Reese Clausen.
Reese Clausen coming up big. Can Taylor Ross come up big? He tied the game. Moving in with speed. Ross to the net. Scores! And now Edmonton needs to score to advance it, and it'll be Quinn Benjafield. A save by Clausen. The Canes will win. Round 5. Benjafield in on the netminder. To the goal. Stopped by Clausen. Canes win in comeback fashion. 3-2 in a shootout. Lethbridge over Edmonton.
If you stayed for this one, you got your money's worth. And the Hurricanes, they are ecstatic on the ice right now. And rightly so. Boy, you look at them, and they're reacting like this was a playoff game. This was a big win, big come-from-behind game against a very good team, the Edmonton Oil Kings, who are still haven't lost in regulation in what, now 10 games? They're playing well, but big 2 points for the Lethbridge Hurricanes, and they needed it, and they got it. What a great job by Reese Clausen, and a great win for the Lethbridge Hurricanes.
Second comeback victory of the season for the Hurricanes. They were down 2-0 going into the third period. Jake Elmer, Taylor Ross score in the third to force overtime. They thought they lost. Well, Edmonton thought they won.
And now tonight's 3 stars brought to you by 2 guys and a pizza place. Tonight's third star from the Edmonton Oil Kings, number 23, Jalen Lightman. Tonight's second star from the Edmonton Oil Kings, the guy between the pipes, number 31, Dylan Miskew. And tonight's first star, the guy with the big stick, number 31, Hurricane Reese Clausen! We thank you for attending tonight's game against the